Hi friends. Wow, I missed you so much. I'm so excited to be here again with you today. I am so filled with stitchy excitement. I can't even stand it. So I just wanted to hop on. I know it's been a while, and if you're new here, this is my cross stitch channel, crafting, home decor. I mean, it's anything fun, but mainly cross stitching. So if you're new, welcome. But if you're returning, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be visiting with you again today. I have so much exciting news. It's been, I think, a month, and so many wonderful things have happened, and I'm sure I'm forgetting things, and I just really hate that. I'll watch it later after I publish it, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to say this or that, and so I hope I don't miss too much. I do have a little bit of a list because I want to try to make sure I talk about certain things, and I'm really excited to be finally getting around to filming this. So we've had Easter since I talked to you last, and I have been busy cross-stitching, designing. I had 2 antique samplers I talked to you about before that have not been reproduced. My dear friend Patty Mason of Mason Linens acquired these samplers, and some other ones from Hello from Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrick. They were in their collection, and they decided to move them on to other people to enjoy, and Patty acquired them, and she so generously gifted me 2 well, she gave me a couple extra that have already been reproduced by Hello from Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrick, but 2 of them had not, and so she passed them on to me, and I've been able to reproduce them, and they are now available, and I am so excited. I dropped off paper charts to the attic this morning of my second chart, and it was just so wonderful. A bunch of amazing stitchers and floss tubers were there the past 2 days, and I had a wonderful time seeing them and meeting new faces. And I just want to say hi to all of them and thank them for their I'm just been getting such an overwhelming, amazing response to my charts and my my reproductions, and I just really appreciate everybody's support and kind words. So yes, in case you haven't seen, I have reproduced them, and the first one I reproduced was Madeleine Deleste, and these are French samplers, and I'll insert a picture that we better, the light won't be glary on it. And this is the antique. Both charts I printed are of the antique. I just dropped off the model, completed model for this to the attic, to Sandy to frame and work her magic. I stitched my model with the bright color palette that represents the colors from the back of the antique sampler. And on the chart, I did include a full page of the chart all together so you can reference it. And then I broke down the chart and I made it really big so you could see it. And then on the back of the chart, because there's only 4 lovely colors, I provided you with lots of options for stitching it. So you have the bright over-dyed cottons here, which represent the back of the antique, which is what I stitched my model with. Then I provided the bright DMC and the muted DMC off the front. And then the colors off the front of the antique sampler are the muted over-dyed cottons. And I also did muted over-dyed silk. I know a lot of you are fans of the muted over-dyed look. And then I did the brights for those of you who want to do the brights. So you have lots of choices, and also you have lots of choices in your stash, I'm sure. 4 colors is not too challenging. A pink, a blue, a gold, and a green, and you're all set to go. So I would love to see your stitching progress and any changes you make. I love that. I am not offended. So please make sure you hashtag it on Instagram under the name Madeline Deleste, or you could hashtag it Mrs. Flossy, and I would love to see what you do with your stitching on this. These charts are available currently at the attic. If you want a paper chart and if you want them to kit it, they would love to do that for you. Also, I have an Etsy store, Mrs. Flossy, and you could get printed charts there. You could get PDF. The PDF has lots of versions, even for Pattern Keeper or color charts or black and white. You have all the options through the PDF. I threw everything in there for you. And so you can get both of those there. Also, on Etsy, you can get paper charts as well. And if your local LNS would love to carry my charts, I would love to send them to them. I'm going to be sending out emails to different LNS shops to see if they're interested in carrying my charts. And if they are, that would be wonderful. So if you want to put a little bug in your local LNS's shop ear and tell them you're interested, I would love to accommodate. So that is my first one. And I'm going to put pictures in of them on the rack at the attic because I am honored and thrilled to have my charts there. And so I'm going to put pictures there of that. And then also a picture of me and Jean with both of my charts. And this is my second chart. They are really nice cardstock cover and back. And then the inside is paper. But like I said, I really blew it up big so you have a lot of easy reading. This is my second reproduction. I just brought the paper charts today to the attic, and it's AM 1918 sampler. And it's a red little sampler. Her stitch count is only 108 by 109. So she works up really little tiny. I'm stitching her on 36 count with Vera Swab, but you could choose any color you like and any linen or Aida you like. There's no specialty stitches, so she's great for anybody, beginners or advanced. And on my 36 count, she's 6 by 6, and she's adorable. If you wanted to do 14 count, she's 7.7 by 7.8. So how would this be the cutest little addition to your sampler wall? She's adorable. She's so pretty and she's such a fun. If you notice, her borders are different on 3 sides, or on 2 sides. 3 sides. These 2 are the same. You have 2 borders that are the same and then the different and different, which makes it really fun. Border stitching sometimes can be tedious, but this is quick and easy, and it's just a lot of fun. Fun story is AM, that's on the antique, and those are my initials. So when it was sent to me, I really felt like it was meant to be. On the back, I included another fun little color photo of her in with some other fun little vignette of things. And just one color. I charted, I'm stitching my model on Dolly Madison by Needle and Flax. That's the closest color I had in stash of linen to the sampler. It doesn't photograph, the linen doesn't photograph as rich and as antique-y as the antique. So you definitely have room to choose a linen a little bit more mottled or a little more antique looking. It would be gorgeous with your floss. I do have a DMC conversion on this as well. And I think you guys will really enjoy it. Again, I have the harder cover, cardstock type cover, and the pattern blown up over basically it's blown up over 4 pages, but you only have a little bit left on the other 2. But so it's nice large print. So this also is in my Etsy store as a PDF and a printed paper copy. The PDF does have all the extra freebie options in there, and it's being carried at the attic as well. So super excited about all that. Looking forward to maybe trying to acquire more antique samplers I can reproduce in the future. I really am a newbie to all of this and have no idea where to look to find them. So if you have any ideas or tips or tricks, I would love to hear those tips and tricks because I have no idea. I think with everything going forward, I might need to find myself a model stitcher or 2 or 3 because I really am enjoying doing all of the above. But if I have to stitch everything, it might be real slow going, and I'm just too excited to go at a slow pace. But I wanted to also mention in my Etsy shop, I'll put a little picture up. I have a little cute pin pillow for Easter that or spring that I designed for fun, my own design. And so you can maybe grab that for next year. It's a really cute little PDF quick stitch. Okay, while we're talking about my charts, I want to go ahead and announce a little giveaway. I would love to share my charts with some of you. So if you would like a chance to win the PDF of either AM 1918 Sampler or Madeline Deleste, you'll use AM Sampler on your comment, or use Madeline Deleste, Madeline, I'm not sure which way to pronounce it. Use Madeline on your comment, and I'll enter you to win a complimentary PDF. I'm going to do 2 of each, so 2 of this one and 2 of this one. You can enter to try to win. On the same comment, you can put both names and you could have a chance to win one of them. So thank you so much to everyone who has supported me so far off my Etsy and from the attic. It's really appreciated. So I know Jean's going to be starting this one real soon on 56 count, and it's going to be tiny and adorable. I cannot even wait to see that. It's so cute. One fun thing I found is I have a subscription for my friend, and it's the Pioneer Woman magazine. And you guys, cross stitch is in Pioneer Woman magazine. Let me show you. It's like obviously trending because it's in her magazine, and she has a cross stitch chart. I think it's carried at Walmart. Let me show you. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, what? Look at Pioneer Woman magazine in stitches, and look at this. The evolution of cross stitch, and she goes on to talk about different the great start from 1598 through magazines, and even talks about FlossTube, you guys. It says FlossTubers Unite right here. 2015, people started regularly sharing videos of their cross-stitch projects on YouTube, and fans couldn't get enough. Today, there are more than 900 channels for cross-stitchers. Is that amazing? I would venture to say there might be more, but FlossTube has made Pioneer Woman magazine. And she even shows a picture of Lori Holt's FlossTube, a little screenshot here. And then she talks about what it's worth. This is the part I did not like, because she's talking about vintage cross-stitched items and like the prices they're going for it. I'm like, no, don't call it out. I don't want to see prices go up on acquiring this stuff. And then stitching in the Sistine Chapel, and little other kits you can get. I think, oh yeah, Kimberly Jolly, she made the Pioneer Woman because she talks about first timers and how she has a little videos on teaching you how to cross stitch. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting that cross stitching is in Pioneer Woman. And this is the, I'm trying to see what episode this is, or it is her spring magazine. So really cool. I wanted to share that to you last video and I forgot. So okay, let's show a little bit of stitching that I've done so far. I got to work on my deck, in between stitching on my models. I got to stitch on Stacy Nash Primitive's Deck the Coop Pin Keep. And I love those chickens. Stacy Nash and her chickens are amazing. I love the little caped, little Red Riding Hood type lady. And so, let me show you that. I'm stitching mine on 36 count Patriot Sprue linen, and it's a called for colors and called for linen, I believe. Yep, called for linen and colors. So let me show you get the colors out here too. So these are just really pretty colors. Got like a really pretty little pink in here and green. And yeah, if I even hold it up here on the linen, it'll be nice too. Hopefully my light isn't blowing it out. So that's really pretty. And then I have the outline of the border done, not all the border done, and I have the girl done, and I added in, it's so wrinkly. I am sorry. I know that that's gonna bother some of you. I apologize. But look at her dress. So I started working on the little house. I got all the house outlined, finished that little green branch by it, and started filling in the white. So that's what I worked on last. And it's really fun. I really enjoy it. That's another reason why I need model stitchers. I want to stitch other designers still. I'm not trying to give up on that. I have a whole stash of projects waiting. Oh, I love it. So that's my progress for that one. And I think that's all the other stitching I got in besides all my models. I finished my model for Madeline Delesse. Like I said, I dropped off to Sandy. And so I can't wait to show you that. But here's a picture of my finished model. And of course, the fabric's a little blown out. I'll put two pictures. One's a little too dark, one's a little too light. So just move your gauge in the middle, and that's what it looks like. And then I worked on my AM 1918 sampler, and I am using 36 count Dolly Medicine, and I'm Verissois Soie d'Alger 946, and I have got my border in, and I have got my some of the other stitching on the bottom in. Is that so fun? It's a little, the linen's not really showing up true to color. And the red's looking a little kind of dark. It's not that dark, but it's really pretty. It's super fun. The border is different, like I talked about already. So yeah, that's my progress on my model. Hoping to get this done. I picked out a frame with Sandy yesterday, and so she can get it ordered. So as soon as I can get this stitched, hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll drop it off to her to try to get it done. I would like to have it done before Jean's Bristol retreat. And here's a picture of my charts on the rack. And my dream is for when the models are done to see the model and the charts on a table. It's not just like, I don't know. I'm thrilled. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers. But just having my stuff there in the first place is an honor. So anyway, that's my progress with that. Of course, I have stash. I want to show you. Oh, I wanted to do, I'm kind of jumping around. I, on FlossTube, have been seeing you guys tag me in your Madeline Delesse progress. Changing colors, changing linen. Just beautiful. I love them all. I love the variety. I love it. So I wanted to post some pictures on here, and I'm gonna look at my notes for names and try to remember get people on here. So let's see. First, Gus Guz. She chose her own floss and fabric. I love her staging with those cute, adorable Kohana scissors. She has a couple different colors. So cute and adorable. You should be seeing pictures here of hers. You can go find her on Instagram. Shaz Bruce. She did Muted and Beautiful with her lace across the top. And she's from Northern Ireland. Like, to think somebody's stitching something that I had a part in all the way in Northern Ireland is like, blows my mind. I love how these are the good things about social media and the internet and all YouTube and all that, is the reach, right? To just people all over. And I love that so much. Here's a picture from Needle, Thimble, and Thread. She has a beautiful muted palette on hers. I'm loving the her stitching. Key Stitch, she chose her own floss and fabrics, and it's just looking very beautiful. Love it. Super Flossies, I'm loving it. Mary Tomasi, oh, hers is beautiful too. Like, I'm just like in heaven. I'm like, oh my gosh. I keep calling my sisters up and they're like, yeah, we got it. No, they're very supportive and happy for me. I just sometimes feel like I just need to calm down, but it's really hard to calm down. And then when you're all excited and you try to like calm down, to settle down to stitch, it's hard to go from this to this. So yeah, it's fun. Let's see. Oh, Penny and Angie, two eclectic stitchers, had their Stitchers Meet. Oh yeah, Stitchers Meet and Stitch. I think that's what they call it. And they had their Stitchers Meet and Stitch last month, and I was able. I've had a couple, but I was able to go to one of them with my sister Christy and visit for a little bit, and it was so fun meeting all the ladies there. And I just adore Penny and Angie, very sweet ladies, and really enjoyed time going to their event. So I'll post a couple pictures here. And they had a show and share, and I hope they don't mind if I throw a little video footage on my video. I'll probably shoot them a text and just make sure. Making sure I covered all my notes. I think so. Okay, now we'll talk about haul. I'm kind of going out of order, but I know not everybody likes to see haul, so I don't like to keep them too long. I had a friend of mine give me a jewelry box, and I haven't done anything but rip the ring part out. And I have some ideas. I have some ideas of how I'm going to trick this out and make a little stitching box out of it. And I've been scouring the Instagram for people who have done them to get ideas from them. So if you've done your box already, tag me or email me or Instagram message me your picture of your inside of your jewelry box transformation. I would love to see it and maybe copy some of your ideas. So that's really cool. Of course, I picked up some swag from the attic. Oh, I want to show this too. My friend also made me this cute little zipper bag, quilted with buttons and lace. Is this the most adorable thing? It's like she quilted the fabric right here, and it has one of those wider bottoms. And I put my glasses and my little tool and my seam ripper tools, which we don't even want to talk about, and my all that in here, and my glasses in here, and then I can just transfer this into a bag and it can bounce around. So I love this. Thank you so much. And then I went to the attic, of course, the past 2 days because I was dropping off my charts to Jean, and I picked up some fun stuff. I got Scattered Seeds samplers, Summer Sweets Pin Keep. I've been seeing that one stitched. I love strawberries. How adorable. Scarlet House, Emma Peterson, the hanky, the little handkerchief that was her grandmother's, I believe. Love that. Emma Peterson. So dainty, and I'm trying to get glare off of it. There you go. Heart Hand, I picked up all the patriotic tiny towns, all the tiny towns I didn't have yet. I ordered Blooming Tiny Town from Jean. I gotta get those stitched up. I think I'm gonna start this one next for the 4th of July. I'm gonna get my 4th of July stitching started. I picked up, of course, the recent releases from Blackbird, Crowns and Shields, Birds of a Feather, and United We Stand. Love all these. I had already ordered the kit back when this was released, but I don't have this chart on the back, and I love patriotic stitching, and so I really think I want to start this also for 4th of July stitching. And then, oh, I bought this book today from Jean. It's called In Full Bloom, Vintage Looks for Easy Cottage Style. It's by Blackbird Designs, Barb Adams and Alma Allen. And it's a book of 9 quilts and projects from Blackbird Designs. Okay, I'm not a quilter yet. And I died. I love all of the stuff in this book. I especially love this one. Just stop it. That is so beautiful. Oh, Jean had a great idea. She's like, you could buy all the fabrics and then have somebody quilt it for you. Sew it for you. They probably would charge way too much because it's probably a lot of work. But it is so beautiful. I just love that. I want to do it even if I mess it up and it's not perfect. I'm like, who cares? Look at this one. Wind in the Meadow. So cute. I want to find the, oh, this pillow. This pillow is the other one I would love to do. Look at this. Is that beautiful? I need to get my skills up. I need to get my skills up for sure. I need to get a new, I think I need to get a new sewing machine. Oh, here's a picture of the full quilt. I am in full love with this. I need a new sewing machine. I have my old Viking that my mom gave me 30 years ago. And it is, I mean, it's a workhorse. I've stitched with that, making costumes and repairing clothes and hemming pants and etc. I mean, for the past, oh geez, 30 some odd years I've had it, the sewing machine for my mom, and it's starting to kind of act up. Like every now and then when I'm stitching, maybe you people who know machines, sometimes it will look like it's stitching correct on top, but the bottom it has a straight thread with loops around it. What does that mean? Does it mean the machines just wore out? I don't know. So if you know anything about that, I would love to hear your comment about that. And also if you have a favorite sewing machine, let me know. I need to find something that I'll be able to do quilting on and just whatever. So this is my hashtag goals. So I got that today. I think that covers all my stuff. I feel like I should have more. I haven't got any finishing done. Emma was going to come over and we didn't get together, but I was planning on trying to do some finishing with her. And yeah, so I think that's it for now. I promise I'm gonna try to get on here more often than once a month. I really miss having a video with all of you, and keep tagging me and messaging me, and I'll put my email address in the comments. I'll put my Etsy store in the comments. I'm officially Mrs. Flossy LLC, so I'm a big girl now. And I have a bunch of ideas for things I want to do going forward. So stay tuned, and thank you again for your support and your kindness and your love. I just feel it deep down, and I just thank you. So until next time, stay flossy, my friends. I'll talk to you later. Bye.